Hey everybody, how's it going? Matthew back here from a series of little efforts. We are coming to you from Toronto, Canada, and today I want to talk to you about the range of motion in the bench press specifically. So, what most people complain about when it comes to the bench press is that they're not getting enough development in the muscle itself. There's a few reasons for that. First reason is they're usually using too much weight. Their range of motion is awful, and or they are recruiting way too much shoulder in the movement. So when I say that, what I mean is their elbows are up really high. Move back here. Their elbows are up really high, and when they push, they're pushing out. Their shoulders are way up, and they're recruiting lots and lots of shoulder. So with all this shoulder activation, means this is all caved in, and they're getting nothing out of it. So you want chest up, push. When you're pushing like that, you want the bar to come down right under the chest line. So you want it down in this area here. Comes down here, and then push the chest up at the finish. The movement of pushing your chest up at the finish is a bit more of an advanced move, so really take your time. Just get used to bringing it down to that line, and then explode back up. Work on that first. As you get used to that, incorporate the chest elevation into all your chest workouts. It's almost the same as a row if you think about it, and you're really elevating the chest every single time. Open up that rib cage when you push, though, is kind of tricky. So work on it. It's something that you can keep in mind as you get better at the movement, and then go from there. So the question of the range of motion is, if your elbows are too high, that's going to restrict your range of motion as is, because it's going to reduce your strength. So even if you can lift the weight, you won't be able to lift that weight at that high of a line, because your shoulders are doing most of the work. This tiny little muscle in your shoulder can't possibly carry all the weight that your chest can carry. So as soon as you go onto your shoulder, there's no way your range of motion can be the same, because you won't be able to lift the same amount of weight. You'll come back up. You're going to say it bothers your shoulder to go any lower, which of course it should, because now you're putting tons of strain on that AC joint. So really the answer isn't lower the weight at that point. The answer is put the weight on your chest instead of on your shoulders. So try lowering your bar line as you come down and go from there. Now, the next issue is, once you get down to that proper line, what is the right range of motion? Now, there are different body types, obviously. If you get a power lifter with a big barrel chest, and they have short arms, and they only have to come down 6 inches, are you going to be the same if you have a very slight build and long arms? Of course not. Your range of motion is going to be 3 times the length of that barrel-chested power lifter. So, although that's not a bad thing, if you have the flexibility, you may not be at the same point. So I would recommend either hiring a trainer or asking a trainer just to check out your technique. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. But what you really want to do is bring it down to that chest line, push back up, and you should be okay with that. Now, like I was saying, if you are a little bit slighter build and have long arms, and your chest is really tight and your shoulders are tight, you may be an inch-ish off your chest, and that's fine. Just really work on your flexibility so that you can get all the way down at some point, because you do want that full range of motion eventually. All right, so that's it for today. I think the next one, in terms of range of motion, we're going to go over the squat. I do want to do that one in the gym, though, so hopefully sometime next week we can do that one. If you guys can, please subscribe to the channel before you leave. All you have to do is click the logo right there. It'll really help me out. Those first 100 subscribers are really tough to get on YouTube, so I'd really appreciate the help. And I am giving you guys a couple other videos here and here. One for our last video, and the other one is just a recommended video that kind of YouTube recommends. And yeah, so we will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Take it easy, guys.